Did you know that the American Revolution was almost undone not by British forces but by its own army? Today we delve into the lesser known but critical chapter of American history, the Newburgh Conspiracy of 1783, where discontent among Continental Army officers nearly led to a military coup. As the Revolutionary War drew to a close, the soldiers of the Continental Army, who had fought valiantly against British rule, faced new adversaries: neglect and financial distress. Congress, crippled by war debts and limited powers under the Articles of Confederation, failed to secure adequate funds to pay the army. Promises of wages and pensions were left unfulfilled, leaving officers and soldiers alike in a precarious situation. Life for these officers was fraught with hardship. Many had not received pay for several years, and the promised pensions, essential for the post-war survival, seemed like a distant dream. As peace negotiations dragged on in Paris, the soldiers remained encamped at Newburgh, New York, growing increasingly restless and desperate. The grim reality of the situation was exacerbated by the severe winter of 1782 to 1783, which brought not only physical discomfort but also heightened their sense of abandonment. Many officers who had dedicated the prime years of their lives to the cause of independence now found themselves contemplating a future marred by poverty and disrespect. Their discontent was fueled further by the ineffective response from Congress, which, despite repeated pleas from the Army, seemed unable or unwilling to resolve the payment issues. This bureaucratic indifference sparked a profound disillusionment within the ranks, transforming residual loyalty to the nascent government into simmering resentment. As whispers of dissatisfaction turned into outspoken complaints, the stage was set for a confrontation that threatened to undermine the very foundations of the new republic they had fought so hard to establish. The simmering discontent finally began to coalesce into a plan of action by early 1783. Within the ranks of the officers, whispers of taking drastic measures to force Congress's hand started to circulate. Major John Armstrong, aide to General Horatio Gates, became the chief architect of what would be known as the Newburgh Conspiracy. Armstrong authored a series of anonymous letters calling for a meeting of the officers to discuss their grievances and propose solutions. These letters, fiery and compelling, argued that the Army should leverage its power to demand redress from Congress. If gentle methods did not suffice, then more forceful measures should be considered. The prospect of using their military clout to influence political decisions marked a dangerous departure from the principles for which they had fought. News of the planned meeting on March 15th sent ripples of alarm through the American leadership. When George Washington, the Army's beloved commander-in-chief, learned of these developments, he made a decisive move to counteract the brewing storm. Unannounced, Washington appeared at the meeting, a gathering charged with tension and uncertainty. Washington addressed his officers with a speech that was both a masterclass in leadership and a heartfelt plea for patience. He acknowledged their sufferings and the injustice of their treatment, but implored them to uphold their honor and duty to the nation. Washington warned that any action against Congress would betray the ideals of liberty and justice which for so many had been sacrificed. In a dramatic moment, Washington reached for a letter from a congressman that had promised resolution to their pay issues. Struggling to read the text, he pulled out a pair of reading glasses, something few had ever seen him wear. "Gentlemen, you must pardon me," he said. "I have grown gray in your service, and now I find myself growing blind." This simple, personal revelation moved many to tears, underscoring his shared sacrifices and commitment to their cause. Washington's words and demeanor resonated deeply, quelling the flames of rebellion. The officers voted overwhelmingly to express confidence in Congress, trusting that peaceful means would prevail to address their grievances. In the months that followed, Congress, feeling the weight of this loyalty, managed to pass resolutions to partially address the Army's financial issues. The Newburgh Conspiracy, though it ended quietly, remains a significant episode in American history. It tested the resilience of the nascent United States' commitment to civil authority over military power. Washington's actions at Newburgh enhanced his reputation not only as a military leader, but also as a staunch defender of American republicanism. His leadership during this crisis helped set a precedent that the military should remain under civilian control, a cornerstone of American democratic principles. The Newburgh Conspiracy is a profound reminder of the challenges the United States faced in its earliest days, and how close it came to a different kind of revolution. Washington's ability to defuse a potentially disastrous situation with empathy and integrity is a testament to his character and leadership. How do you think America might have changed if the officers had not heeded Washington's call? What lessons can we draw from this episode about the balance between military and civil governance? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this story enlightening, please like and subscribe for more fascinating glimpses into American history. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Thank you for watching.